Alrighty, so today we're going to be doing a simple DIY that I thought was perfect timing. It's snowy and cold outside, and I've got a daughter whose birthday is on February 16th, so that's close to Valentine's Day, and I'll be hosting a birthday party for her. So I thought I would give an example of the arrangements that I'll be making on the tablescape for her, and it's something which is sweet and lovely, and you can do it for a Valentine's gift for somebody else, maybe for your mom, your sister, or for yourself, or for a loved one. So I tried to do things inexpensive. These are just 3 bouquets that I bought at the local grocery store. They're 2 for $10 and 1 for $15, so you don't have to use anything expensive. You're going to need to use some floral foam. I've got some used that I'm reusing, which is always nice. Use it as maximum times as you can. Usually 2 to 3 times you can use it. So it's been used once previously, and I'll be using it one more time. I'm going to be cutting it down. So this needs to soak in water for 2 hours for it to be fully soaked up with enough water to hold your arrangement. So I just have that there. Then you're going to need either floral scissors or some floral cutters. You could use anything you have around the house as long as it's clean and sharp. I have a knife to cut down the foam, and today I'll be making the arrangement in a large teacup. So my daughter actually gave me this teacup, and I love it so much, so I thought I would use it as part of the decor since it's a tea party. But I thought it was also a sweet way to gift a bouquet, something that someone can use afterwards once they wash it. And with any leftover pieces, I'm going to be also using this old teapot that is cracked, so I cannot use it for too long, so I'll be utilizing that as well. So what you want to do is open up your bouquets how they come. Of course, put them in some fresh water. I purchased these yesterday evening, so they just been sitting in some water. Touch your water. And if you have the florals, you can always save them, but I like to just add a splash of vinegar and a spoon of sugar. That's how you use flowers. My theme that I'm going for is like a fairy garden tea party. She has a winter birthday, but she loves picnics and tea parties, so I thought it would be matching. And we've got some of these pretty roses here. Okay, now, once you have all of your flowers out that you'll be using, it's nice to kind of group them. That's that. Okay, so that's what we're going to be working with. Now, one little hint or tip I want to say is that when you purchase roses at the grocery store, maybe the edge petal is not looking the greatest, and you can always gently just peel that off right at the bottom, right where that bud is, right at the bottom. So you can discard that, and then the rest looks nice. And the same, here's an example of another one that has a little bit of discoloration here on that last petal. I'll just be pulling it back. And there's a little trick you can do. If you want them to open up more, you can hold it upside down and rub it between your hands. And the pressure forces the petals to kind of open up a little bit more. Also, you can gently, very gently, push them open. That's another tip. So we've got our flowers lined up, what we're going to be using. I've got the flower foam. It has been soaking for 2.5 hours, so I'm just going to be resting it on top to see exactly how much I'll be needing. I'll be needing about that much. I'll make a mark. And it's just like a slice of bread. Cut it down. And you want to fit it in to your vessel. In this case, we are using a teacup. And the rest will go just inside because you want to fill up any outer edges that didn't quite fit in. So you slice pink and the rest are in the other orange color. I'm going to be using mostly these for the teacup. So I'm going to start off by placing one in the middle. I'm going to remove the leaves because I don't need those, and any thorns that I won't be needing. So this one has all its thorns removed, which is great. When you cut, you're going to be cutting on an angle. So this can approximately see how tall the arrangement is going to be. And I'm going to cut at a nice angle to ensure that the flower, the stem, has enough surface area to collect maximum moisture. So I'm just going to be placing that one right in the middle. Just like so. Now the roses have little nodes here where the thorns are and where other branches may be coming from the leaves. You want to cut either below or above. You don't want to cut where that intersection is. So I'll be placing another one here, roughly. Cut down a little bit more. Now this arrangement is a lower arrangement, so the stems will be shorter. I'm just going to remove that petal. I didn't pay attention to it before. You want to hold on to these leaves that you're removing because you may add them for your foliage later on. Okay, a little bit shorter. See, I'm not going close to that node, I'm going above it. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna add in my carnations. Same thing with the carnations, it has these little bumps, nodes where the leaves are. And this is my filler flower, so I'm just going to be pushing it in. I think it's always nice when you can give a gift of flowers to somebody, whether you make the bouquet yourself or not. I'm just going around, so I have the 3 roses, and now I'm just going around with the carnations. The 3 pink roses are my focal point. The carnations are the filler. And the other roses will be complementary. So once you stick your flower into the floral foam, if you change your mind about the placement or the size of the stem, do not stick it in the same hole because it's lost its ability to give water to your flowers. So you want to put it in the styrofoam, into the floral foam, again in a new fresh spot to ensure that your flower is getting maximum water. Number of carnations here. I have 7. That shouldn't be a problem, but in design, odd numbers are kind of the winners. So let's see how that plays out. Let's leave that one out for now. Okay, so I've got it looking like that so far. I'm gonna add in some of that baby's breath. So I've taken one baby's breath stem and I've cut it into 3 pieces. I've got this bigger piece here, which I will like to put here. Use all the little pieces that you can to fully utilize your purchase, your bouquet. want to make sure that you snip right below or right above it. Okay, so it's looking like that with the baby's breath in there, and I'm going to be adding in these orange, I'm going to say they're orange, yellow orange roses. They're so pretty. And they will just add a punch of color. That's too long. To the arrangement. And like I said, leave those leaves because we're going to be adding them in at the very, very end. I'm just making my way around the teacup. I think. Like that so far. Dripping a little bit. Now in the summertime, we do host flower arrangement workshops, which are so much fun, especially for if you bring a group of girlfriends or with your daughter. It doesn't matter how old your daughter is or your mother. It's such a beautiful way to do something so feminine and lovely outside in the garden. It's one of my big joys here at our little salt box is hosting these workshops. So I'm so excited for the warm weather, which I feel like is right around the corner, to start hosting them again. Now, as I'm going around, I'm trying to pay attention to any height discrepancies. Like this one is popping out a little bit more. I'm going to be poking it down. Just kind of trying to make it all kind of short and sweet, just like the event. Baby's breath, I'm just tucking it in here and there. So it's starting to look like one little cute cup full of roses and carnations. And this should last about 2 weeks. When it's all done, you want to walk. I lost somehow the video stopped playing, so I'm not sure at what point it stopped. I'll go back and edit, but this is where I left off before I realized. So you can still see the foam underneath, but the top is covered. So now we're just going to be going in with these leaves and tucking them in on underneath, not quite yet, underneath to cover up that floral foam. Give it a little bit of a finished polished look, as if there is a bouquet squished inside the teacup, just waiting to pop out. So just taking them in, tucking them in as tightly as I can without it affecting the integrity of the stems. And I think it's so nice to give this as a little gift, you know, when you go to somebody's house and they can just place it right away on the table. They don't need to go get a vase and put the floral food. And you know, when you get somebody flowers when you're visiting, you kind of feel bad if they don't actually take care of the flowers right away. And you see them withering on the table because the hostess is busy, and you can forgive her for that. But you want people to enjoy what you brought. So I think this is such a lovely way to just take something inexpensive and make it something so beautiful everyone can enjoy at the table. So it's not going in quite well. Get it. celebrating, creating beautiful memories, a beautiful life. That's what it's all about. And if you're interested in more DIY videos like this, more floral arrangement parties, because not everybody can attend, message me in the comments down below and I'll be sure to include more of the floral arrangements as the DIYs. There's other kinds of DIYs that we do, but this one is a popular workshop, so I thought you guys would enjoy it on the YouTube channel, since not everybody is from, oh, I'm having a hard time with these guys. These ones won't open. Okay, so it's starting to look like this. So when it's set on the table, a little teacup full of roses and carnations. And you can use whatever flowers they have at the local grocery store. And that is it. It's placed on the table like this. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you make something like this at home. Until next time, I'm Anastasia. Please subscribe, like, comment, share down below, do all that stuff, and I can't wait to make more for you.